full power of the federal government in this effort today, I am officially declaring a national emergency.
Let's go!
Father in the sky, I shed tears, I don't know why, but I'm a child of the Most High, so they can't break me if they try. Father in the sky, I shed tears, I don't know why, but I'm a child of the Most High, so they can't break me if they try.
The curses, the plagues, is it all a dream? Nope. The curfew, the troops, the world's on quarantine. Damn. The social, the 6 degrees of separation. The troubles of Jacob, the need for preparation. My vision is focused, I won't speed a rush. And if there's hate in your blood, then you need a flush. Yes, the priest is back, the Most High be praised. I'm making them sick, this song is 5G waves. As real as they come, won't find no fugazi. A man amongst men, so Gail and Oprah hate me. And Jesus had warrants. Paul wrote letters to Corinth. And Esau is red, and Donald Trump is orange. The faces, the gestures, that cat is so comedic. Corona, the virus, the plagues is sent on Egypt. We were slaves, led away to other gods. I ain't preaching shy, I'm killing them with current laws.
Father in the sky, I shed tears, I don't know why, but I'm a child of the Most High, so they can't break me if they try. The sky. I shed tears, I don't know why, but I'm a child of the Most High, so they can't break me if they try.
The riches, the fame, is it all for Skrilla? The mask and the gloves so COVID doesn't kill you. The panic, the fear, the news is so fallacious. The Isley, the brothers, they say it's so contagious. The doctors, the nurses, the need for ventilators. The 1,200 cash they gave to stimulators. The signs and the warnings, don't forget the scriptures. Prevention and cure funded by special interests. Still in the streets, surely. Some say that he's worldly. Flow is sick like why Tekashi got released early. The judges, the lawyers, they say there's no defense. Season 8 Game of Thrones, cause it don't make no sense. And that's the rundown, TV is saturated. The fear is the push to get us vaccinated. We were slaves, led away to other gods. I ain't preaching shy, I'm killing them with current laws.
Father in the sky, I shed tears, I don't know why, but I'm a child of the Most High, so they can't break me if they try. Father in the sky,
like I said,
I shed tears, I don't know why, but I'm a child of the Most High, so they can't break me if they try.
Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Hello, everyone. Hello, Days of Noah. Shalom to you. You have a question, and your answer is going to be in this video that I'm about to do right now. Okay. You'll get your answer when I start this video, okay? When I start to hello, Sister Linda. So good morning to everybody who is watching on Maccabeestv and Sisters of the Maccabees. Today we are streaming on both channels today. All right, we're streaming on 2 channels. So welcome to everybody who's watching. Shout out to everybody on Maccabeestv and shout out to everybody on Sisters of the Maccabees. And like I tell y'all on Maccabeestv, when you see my face, you know the priest sent me here. All right? The priest sent me to talk to y'all. I know some of y'all just get tired of the health stuff. It's okay. You'll get over it. So today you guys see the topic. The topic is lupus and other autoimmune illnesses. I hate to call it disease, okay? I don't really like to call it diseases. I'm going to say illnesses But the topic today is lupus and other autoimmune illnesses. And the main reason I want to really have a conversation with you guys today is because I cannot tell you how many people, and I'm talking about Black folks, that have come to me with lupus and other autoimmune disease, muscular dystrophy, and all these other stuff that they come. They have all these different names for this thing, right? And anyway, so this topic needs to be discussed. It really needs to be discussed. If you're bored with health topic, maybe this live stream is not for you. If you get bored with health, all right, this is for the people who are struggling with these illnesses and who have family members and children who are struggling with these things. This is serious. This is about health, and too many of us are not talking about it, or too many of us just don't have any solution. You're on steroids. Your doctors don't know what the heck they're doing. They're not trying to help you. They're just trying to keep you on those medications, right? Your children are struggling. You're struggling. You don't know what to do. The poor kids, So we really need to discuss a lot of these things that we're really not talking about in the Black community, all right? We just, too much entertainment and not enough seriousness. That's the problem. Too many things that are entertaining us that are just not really doing anything positive to our lives and to our health, and not enough things that are going to help us get better and clean up our health. And so that's why I'm here today. I'm here to talk to you guys about this thing that is plaguing a lot of you guys. Autoimmune disease. All right. And I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know it's summertime. It's beautiful outside. It's nice and sunny. And some of you guys want to get up and go outside. So I need to get up and go outside. So I'm not going to stay too long on here, but I am going to take my little time with this. And hopefully we don't go for more than an hour. Okay. So welcome again to you guys. All right. I'm going to get right into it. So I will be sharing my screen. Just give me just a second, guys. All right, guys. I think I'm live on Maccabeestv. It should be. You know what? Let me check. Let me make sure I'm live on Maccabeestv. Let me just make sure. Okay. I am. Okay, great. Don't want any technical difficulties here. Okay, so I am live. All right, great. Welcome again, everyone. Welcome again. And I am about to share my screen and get into this. This is going to be a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so I will be sharing my screen and going over what it is that I'm here to discuss with you guys today. All right. So again, before I begin, please do a sister a favor and click the like button, please, and just share this video, share this live, because some of you might have somebody that is struggling with some type of autoimmune disease, okay, including psoriasis, eczema, and all of that other stuff, okay? Some of you guys have either you're struggling with it, or you have a family member who's struggling with it, or you have a friend or somebody that you know. Just share the video because this might help them, okay? All righty. So let's go. Alrighty. All right, guys, give me 1 second while I share my screen here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay. All right. So the topic today is lupus, or, and other autoimmune diseases, right? That's the topic today. All right. So, according to the medical, what I like to call the medical shitstem, right? I got that name from my brother, Master Herbalist Patrick Dell. But lupus is an autoimmune illness, right? It occurs when the body produces abnormal antibodies that attack normal tissues as though they were foreign invaders. So those antibodies look at your tissue and see them as parasites and everything else, because your body is pretty much in chaos, just complete chaos, right? Okay, so I'm going to have a little bit of conversation here about the agenda, right? So they claim that there is no known cause for lupus. That's what they say. There's no known cause for lupus, right? Meaning that there is literally they don't know what caused it, right? So here's the deal. The white man knows that if he tells you that there is no cause for a disease, then he cannot be forced to fix that disease. He cannot be expected to fix it if there is no cause. You're not going to expect him to fix something if he's telling you that there is no cause for it, right? And so, because his goal is not to fix the disease, his goal is to keep that disease and profit off of it. That's the goal, okay? Because if there is a symptom of something, there has to be a cause, all right? And this is what the pharmaceutical industry, that's how they profit off of their business, okay? So for those of you people with lupus and other autoimmune diseases who keeps going to the doctors, expecting them to cure or fix your lupus or whatever else autoimmune disease you're struggling with, I need you guys to understand that they are telling you that there are no cure, because the goal is not to cure you of the disease. Their goal is to keep you coming back for their medication. That's the goal. Doctors did not go to medical school to cure you. They went to medical school to make money, to keep a roof over their heads, take care of their family. And the way to do that is to keep you coming back as a customer. That's the job. I have a couple of friends who are doctors, by the way. Anyway, and because they know that you are psychologically lazy, yes, I'm going to say it. They know that you're psychologically lazy, and they have no desire, you have no desire to change your lifestyle. You don't want to change your diet. You don't want to have to cleanse your body. You don't want to be bothered with taking natural herbal remedies. You don't want to cut out the fats from your diet. You don't want to cut out the acidity from your diet. You don't want to eliminate the things that are causing your immune system to go into overdrive and causing all the inflammation in your diet, right? So because the doctors in the pharmaceutical industry, they know this. They know you don't want to change. And that's why they're taking advantage of your laziness. Oh, yeah. Right? So then what they're doing is pretty much giving you what you want. And what you want is a miracle pill that you're just going to take a little miracle pill, swallow it, and make your problem disappear overnight. Right? Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. But that's what most people are looking for. You just want to take a little miracle pill, and your problem goes away overnight, and you feel better, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any work. Just looking for a miracle pill, right? Okay, so the immune system. What is the main purpose of your immune system? Your immune system because we're talking about an autoimmune disease. That's what we're discussing today. So we're talking about the immune system here. For those of you struggling with lupus, I know quite a few people who are struggling with lupus, right? And other autoimmune disease. We're talking about the immune system. That's your problem. Okay, so your immune system protects your body by attacking bacteria and viruses and parasites and fungi, and to remove these things from your body. That's one of the function of your immune system. It recognizes and neutralizes harmful substances from your body and fight disease-causing changes in your body, such as cancer cells, okay? Without an immune system, you have no way to fight disease and illnesses, okay? That's what your immune system does. And like I said, here is your immune system here. Your immune system is made up of several different things in your body. It is a system, okay? Your tonsil is a part of your immune system. Your lymphatic system is a part of your immune system. Your mucous membrane, your thymus gland, your lymph nodes, your spleen, your skin. Yes, your skin is a part of your immune system. Your bone marrow is a part of your immune system, all right? If you don't keep those things healthy, your immune system is in jeopardy. All right, so the friendly fire syndrome, because we're talking about, again, autoimmune disease. The friendly fire syndrome. This is actually, I made up this name. Okay, this is my little name that I made up for this, right? So the doctor says that lupus, an autoimmune disease, it's something that causes your body to attack itself. So what is causing your body to attack itself? So let's say you have an undercover police officer, right, who's in the middle of a bust, and he came under fire, and he called for backup, and his backup came and start firing, and the undercover officer who called for backup got hit by his own backup team, right? That's what you call friendly fire, right? That's what they call friendly fire in the police department and in the army and so on and so forth, right? So the same thing applies when your immune system attacks your body. The cells are a part of your immune system. So what's happening is, instead of attacking foreign invaders in your body, they literally attack your organ instead. All right, attack your all of your organs. Your entire body is just being attacked by itself. Okay, here are a list of some autoimmune diseases. Some of you guys might be struggling with some of these. Addison disease is when the immune system attacks the adrenal gland. I'm not going to go over what the adrenal gland is today because I don't want to take up your time. Maybe another time we'll go over that because that's very important. Celiac disease is when your immune system attack your small intestines. Okay, some of you guys might be struggling with that. This one right here is a bit of a tongue tie. I'm gonna dermatomyositis, right? And the word derma is dealing with your skin, and mayo is dealing with your muscles. Okay, so dermatomyositis is when your immune system attack your skin and your muscles. Grave disease and Hashimoto disease is when your immune system attack your thyroid gland. Some of you guys are having issues with your thyroid, either overactive thyroid or underactive thyroid. You guys are having issues with the thyroid. Multiple sclerosis, or MS, is when the immune system attack the central nervous system, like your brain and the spinal cord. These are some of the autoimmune diseases that people are struggling with. Okay, yes, multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease. Myasthenia gravis is when the immune system attack the skeletal muscles that controls, your eyes, your mouth, your nose, your throat and your limb, right? Pernicious anemia is when the immune system attack the red blood cells in your body, right? So what does all of these things have in common? They all have to do with the malfunction of the immune system, right? Okay. So what cause immune disease, autoimmune disease? What cause autoimmune disease? What is the cause? That's the question that everybody is asking. What is causing your lupus? Pay attention, guys, and I'm going to give you the answer today. Okay. What is causing your autoimmune disease? All autoimmune disease have one cause. One cause. And I'm going to tell you what that is. Fat is acidic. I'm going to say it again. Fat is very acidic. What are you talking about, Sister Malika? If you maintain a diet that is very fatty, okay, all that fried stuff, all that oily stuff, all that, stuff you're eating with just oil and fat just dripping off of it, right? Fat is very acidic. Every time you eat something that's very fatty, okay, you are putting a lot of acidity in your body, okay? If your digestive organs are overloaded with fats, acidity, inflammation, and waste, all that waste and acidity from your digestive organs goes into your cells, which causes you to have lots of fats and acidity and waste backed up in your cells. And your immune response will become overactive and cause your antibodies to treat your organs as foreign invaders and start attacking your organs, which is what is giving you all of these different types of autoimmune disease. Yes, that's where it comes from. There's your answer. That is where all of your autoimmune disease is coming from. All of the bloated organs, the inflammation, the fats, the acidity in your body. Oh, yes. The immune system attack the thyroid glands and you get grave disease. Or it will attack the muscles and give you muscular dystrophy and so on and so forth, okay? And unhealthy cells leads to cancer, okay? If your cells are not functioning well, this is leading to cancer, all right? The environment in which your immune system lives is unhealthy. Therefore, your immune system is unhealthy, and that is why your immune system is malfunctioning. So, the image here to the right is of a patient with SLE lupus. This type of autoimmune disease affects the joints, the skin, the brain, the lung, the kidneys, the blood vessel. A lot of people with this particular lupus, they literally look like they are a burn victim. Like they look like they've been third-degree burn all over their skin. When they get these breakouts, it looks like they've been in a fire. This lady is not a burn victim. She is a lupus patient, and she's got what appears to be burns all over her body, right? Your immune system was created to kill for you, literally. Yes, it was created to kill viruses and pathogen and, parasites and everything else, right? However, if you don't take care of your immune system, it will kill you. It will kill you, literally. Yes. If your immune system is dangerous enough to kill you, it is good enough to kill viruses and heal you from your sicknesses if you take care of it. I wonder if you guys heard what I just said. If your immune system is dangerous enough to kill you, it's good enough, it's strong enough to kill off viruses in your body and heal you from your sicknesses if you take care of it, if you keep it healthy. I want you guys to think about that. How do I fix lupus? That's the question today, isn't it? How do I fix lupus? Let's see. Well, here's the problem. Your problem is if you're struggling with an autoimmune disease, this is your doctor's solution for fixing your autoimmune disease. Steroids. Your doctors are giving you steroids. But here's the problem with steroids. They suppress the immune system. They don't fix anything. They mask the symptom for a little while until you go back and get a new prescription, right? But they don't fix nothing, and they suppress the immune system. Now let's go to school here. Let's go to elementary school for a second, right? We're going to go back to elementary school, and we're going to go to the Oxford dictionary and take a look at the word suppress here. What does it mean to suppress? Okay, so according to the Oxford definition of suppress, to forcibly put an end to something, to restrain or prevent the development of something. So, according to the Oxford definition of suppress, your steroid, let's go back, your steroid is here to forcibly put an end to your immune system and to restrain or prevent the development of your immune system. That's that. I didn't make it up. That's the white man put that in there. I didn't make it up, right? So they tell you, this is the white man telling you that steroids suppress your immune system, right? They said that. Okay. And they also said the meaning of the word suppress is to forcibly put an end, to restrain and to prevent the development of. There you go. So how can you use something that suppresses the immune system to fix the immune system? It's an oxymoron. I don't know how you do that, but okay, let's move on. Again, how do I fix lupus? Well, here's a realization for a lot of you guys who may not know this, right? I want you guys to listen to my voice here now. All autoimmune diseases are caused by inflammation. Yes, every single one of them, no matter what you call them. Some of them you can't even pronounce. Okay, they just come up with all these different names for all these different autoimmune disease. They all came from one place. All of them have one cause. All of them are caused by inflammation in your body. Too much. Your body is overrun by inflammation. That's your answer. That is your answer. Your doctor will never tell you that. Never. All right. Well, some doctors are honest. Let me say that. Some of them are honest, okay? Maybe not the one you guys are seeing, because they still have you on steroids. But some of the doctors are honest. Now we're gonna listen to Mr. Doctor here telling us the truth. Every now and then, every once in a while, they will tell us the truth.
There are more than 100 different autoimmune diseases, and 50 million Americans have one or more autoimmune diseases. The most popular diet at the moment for autoimmune disease appears to be one that removes beans and grains and nightshade vegetables and recommends eating only free-range organic meat, fruit, and some vegetables. However, when it comes to autoimmune diseases, we need to understand the role inflammation plays, and therefore look at inflammatory and anti-inflammatory foods. This clip from Dr. Michael Greger may be one of the best explanations I've heard when it comes to deciding which is the most effective diet for reversing autoimmune conditions. So let's take a listen.
There's actually something called dietary inflammatory index, which is based on thousands of studies. Basically, give someone a food, you see what happens to their markers of inflammation. So you see reactive protein, or interleukin 6, or tumor necrosis factor, and then you see, does it go up or down? And they try another food, they try another spice, they try another beverage. And so there's thousands of these studies out there. So this dietary inflammatory index, all they did was take all the studies that's ever been done and find out which food is most consistently anti-inflammatory, and which foods and food components are most consistently pro-inflammatory. And so you can see what is an anti-inflammatory diet and what are the most inflammatory food components: saturated fat, trans fats. Where's saturated fat? Basically meat, dairy, and processed junk food. What are the most anti-inflammatory food component? Fiber. Where's fiber found? Only one place, plant foods by definition, and only one place in abundance, and that's whole plant foods. And there are other anti-inflammatory things like flavonoids, which are found in like chamomile tea, and there's all sorts of, but the most pro-inflammatory animal foods, processed foods, the most anti-inflammatory fiber. And so that just gives you a sense of what an anti-inflammatory diet would look like. There's positive values for pro-inflammatory foods, negative values. The average standard American diet is pro-inflammatory. If you add up everything they eat, switch them into a plant-based diet, and they flip into anti-inflammatory. And so what is an autoimmune disease? It is inflammation.
Okay, I hope you guys heard that. All right. So he was talking about diet and what type of diet you should be consuming, right? And as you heard the man there, he is a doctor, and he said just what I've been saying this for years. I've been telling people that autoimmune diseases come from the same source, inflammation. And the good old white man just said it himself. There you go.
Right? And so that's why plant-based diets are so effective for treating rheumatoid arthritis and multiple sclerosis, ankylosing spondylitis, and inflammatory bowel disease like Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis. These are all autoimmune.
All right, let's move on. All right. So the answer to your question is you get rid of lupus and other autoimmune diseases by cleansing your liver and fixing your digestive system. Sister Malika, what are you talking about? What are you talking about cleansing and all this stuff? Okay, let's see. Now here we have over here an image of the gut. Okay, you have your liver there, the gallbladder, the large and small intestine, and the stomach, right? Okay, your immune system, if you're looking at the screen there, your immune system depend on these organs here to function properly. Let me rephrase that. If your gut is not healthy, your immune system will suffer. Okay? If these organs right here, your liver, your gallbladder, your small and large intestine, if they are surrounded by fats, if they are filled with inflammation and acidity and a lot of mucus, your immune system will become malfunction. Your immune system cannot function properly if these organs here are unhealthy, if your digestive organs are unhealthy. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Here we have a picture of your liver, your gallbladder, and so on and so forth. Sister Malika, why are you showing us picture of the liver? Okay, when your liver becomes fatty, a lot of you guys have what they call fatty liver. I just had a patient with fatty liver a couple of days ago, right? She was diagnosed with fatty liver. When your liver becomes fatty, it is unable to function properly. Now, I want you guys to pay attention here, because this is very important if you're dealing with this disease. Your liver is responsible for filtering your blood. Okay? Almost all the blood in your body passes through your liver. Did you guys hear me? For those of you who don't study anatomy and physiology and illnesses and so, I'm a very boring person. That's what I study all day long, right? I don't expect everybody to study this stuff, okay? But that's what I do, right? Almost all the blood inside your body has to go through your liver. Your liver is responsible for filtering your blood. Yes, the blood that flows through your entire body goes through your liver. Okay? Your blood is your life. According to Leviticus 17 and 11, for the life of the flesh is in the blood. Right? So, pay attention. If your liver is not functioning properly, if your liver is filled with toxins, if your liver is filled with is bloated and filled with fats, right? You have fatty liver, your liver will not be able to filter your blood properly. Therefore, you will start to have issue in the bloodstream. Yes, if your liver is not functioning well, you will begin to have lots of health issue in the bloodstream. You will have toxins in your blood, right? And you will also start to have issues on the skin as well, and other part of your body, including your immune system. Okay, your skin is a part of your immune system as well. All right. Also, if your liver is unable to break down the fats and filter out the toxins, you're going to have issues with the gallbladder, which is why some of you are missing your gallbladder. How many of you guys watching this right now who don't have a gallbladder anymore? Because your gut is unhealthy. You guys don't believe in cleansing the gut. That's why you don't have a gallbladder anymore. Your liver is not functioning well. Okay? We have to clean these organs up. Okay. So the image you're looking at there is called the thymus gland. How many of you guys know that you had a thymus gland? Okay. There's your thymus gland. It's a small little gland in the upper chest area, right? Okay. Now, why is that important? Sister Malika, why are you talking to us about this thymus gland? Okay. Your thymus gland, ladies and gentlemen, is a part of your immune system. Yes. Your thymus gland is a part of your immune system. So if you have something wrong with your thymus gland, you have something wrong with your immune system, because your thymus is a part of the immune system. Your thymus gland needs zinc, vitamin C, and B6 in order to function properly. It needs those 3 minerals. Those are the top 3 minerals that are prominent in your thymus gland, right? However, if you're taking these minerals, but your intestines, if you look down here, you see an image of the intestine, right? This is your stomach, your small and your large intestine, and your rectum, right? Okay. Your thymus gland needs these minerals. However, if you're taking these minerals and your intestines are not functioning properly, and they cannot properly process these minerals, they cannot properly break down these minerals in order to keep the thymus gland healthy, this will affect your thymus glands, which is a part of your immune system. If your immune system are clogged up with waste, right? I mean, if your intestines are clogged up with waste, if you have, some of you guys are having constipation, right? If you're having issues with constipation, you can't go to the bathroom regular, your intestines are clogged up, right? your intestines are filled with mucus and inflammation and a lot of acidity, you won't be able to process the minerals that you're trying to put into the system. Therefore, your immune system will not be able to benefit from the minerals, and therefore your immune system will suffer, right? This is why a healthy immune system depend on a healthy gut. Okay? So what is the moral of the story today? The moral of the story today is that your immune system cannot function if you don't clean up your digestive system. That is the moral of the story. Your immune system will continue to malfunction as long as your digestive system is filled with fats, inflammation, mucus, and acidity. So you want to fix your lupus? You want to fix all of your autoimmune disease? You want to fix your eczema and psoriasis and all the other crap that you're dealing with on your skin, because your skin is a part of your immune system. Clean up your gut. That's the question. That's the answer to the question. You want to fix your illness, whether it be on your skin or inside your body. Clean up your gut. And if you don't believe me, just prove me wrong. Take 90 days to clean up your gut and come back and talk to me. Okay, now how do I begin fixing my immune system? I know somebody's going to ask me that question. Sister Malika, how do I start? What do I do? Okay. The first step to cleaning up your immune system is doing an immune and digestive cleanse. You have to clean up the digestive system. You have to clean up the gut. You will be flushing your gut. You have to flush your gut. You have to. You have to flush the liver. You have to clean up the liver. All right? So there it is. Flush your gut, clean up your liver. Sister Malika, I don't understand. What do you mean? Okay. The next step is changing your diet. I know this is very tough for a lot of you guys, okay? I know it is. But let me tell y'all this. If Becky can do it, so can you. Okay? Let me tell y'all something, right? You know, white people are winning in the health when it comes to health, and they really shouldn't, because we know more about health than a lot of white folks. We just psychologically lazy, right? I'm gonna tell you guys something, okay? Listen, we're just mentally lazy. I think that's what it is. I'm telling you guys, if Becky and them can do it, so can you. And let me show you guys what I'm talking about.
Listen to this. A doctor reversed her own autoimmune disease through diet and nutrition, and now she's helping patients across the country do the same.
She says they're tossing out medications and replacing them with fruits and vegetables. Dr. Brooke Goldner is a busy mom, best-selling author, and on a mission to help others reverse disease like she did.
I actually lived with lupus for 12 years, which is an autoimmune disease, and I had kidney failure, I had blood clots, mini strokes, and 16 years ago, I changed my diet. I gave up all the cheese I was addicted to. I started eating a plant-based diet, lots of salads, green smoothies, all that stuff that scares most people away. But I started doing that. And for 16 years, I've been lupus-free, normal blood tests. I've had 2 kids, normal kidneys. So this really changed the way I understood disease and practiced medicine.
The dramatic shift in her health prompted Dr. Goldner to set out on a mission to give others the same chance. She explains many diseases boil down to what genes we're born with.
All of us have a genetic component to whatever illnesses we might get, whether it's high blood pressure or diabetes or cancer or autoimmune diseases. But what people don't understand fully yet is how much power we have over gene expression.
She says that means a few lifestyle changes can often prevent bad genes from turning into disease.
Most of us aren't walking around with a little book of our genome that says every little thing that we might have or might get. But it's interesting that most genes for disease are actually triggered by the same things. I mean, when you look at, again, stress and sleep and diet, those are the main factors that actually influence the expression of many different genes, including ones for cancer, heart disease, and autoimmune disease.
Autoimmune diseases are on the rise at an alarming rate in other parts of the world that have taken on our Western diet.
So high animal products, meat, dairy, high processed foods, fast foods, that as people around the world are eating a diet more like ours, they are now getting higher and higher levels of autoimmune diseases as well.
It all goes back to we truly are what we eat. Studies show most people are deficient in minerals.
Where do minerals come from? Those green leafy vegetables growing out of the soil, right? So a lot of folks will use
okay. Did y'all hear what she just said? Most of you guys are struggling with mineral deficiency, and the good old Becky here just told you what the problem is. You're not getting enough minerals because you're not having the foods that comes from the soil. She's telling you guys what I've been telling you for the longest. The food that comes from the soil is what has the minerals, and that's what y'all should be eating. Let her tell you.
The garnish, but not as a meal. So I really recommend that people start introducing those foods, even if you haven't given up the stuff that's making you sicker. You can start introducing more of the foods that will assist your cells in repairing themselves, which is going to be more fresh vegetables, fruits, unprocessed grains are not harmful in any way. You want to throw in some quinoa into your salad if you want to, and beans and things like that. None of those things are inflammatory.
You don't have to look far to find other researchers agree about the benefits of eating a high plant-based diet, with articles coming out of Baylor College of Medicine, the National Library of Medicine, and Harvard Medical School. Researchers from Columbia University show plant-based diets are also linked to lower risk of severe COVID-19 and even helping people suffering from long-haul symptoms.
Okay, I'll let her tell you. Okay, there you go.
Listen to this.
All righty. I'm going to let another Becky tell you guys the same thing. Same exact thing the other one just said. Let's see what this one said. Okay, hold on.
I went to India. I landed in Bangalore, which is in the south in the state of Karnataka. I traveled 3.5 hours south to Mysore, which is a place where there was a yoga teacher I wanted to study with, but also there's a university there, and there was an Ayurvedic doctor. So I met with her, and every single day for 4 months.
So the word Ayurvedic is she's talking about an herbal doctor. Okay, when she said she met an Ayurvedic doctor, she's meaning herbal doctor. That's what they call it in India. They call it Ayurvedic. Okay, we call it herbs, they call it Ayurvedic. So she met with a herbal doctor over in India.
We worked together anywhere from an hour to 4 hours. It really depended on what I needed. The protocol was so wildly different. We never talked about lupus specifically. She just addressed what my body was showing her. So I wasn't defined by a blood panel, and I wasn't defined by this name of, that they had given me for what was going on. Like, it was just, I was Rachel, and this is what was going on today, and this is what we were going to work on. It was incredible. It was life-changing. So she gave me a whole protocol for when I came home. And when I got home and they tested my bloods, it was the first time they were normal since I was diagnosed. So I knew I was onto something. But I also knew, I had taken myself out of my life. I had no stress. So I had to figure out how to sort of replicate the magic that we went to India. I landed in Bangalore, which is in the south in the state of Karnataka. I traveled 3.5 hours south to Mysore, which is a place where there was a yoga teacher I wanted to study with, but also there's a university there, and there was an Ayurvedic doctor. So I met with her, and every single day for 4 months we worked together, anywhere from an hour to 4 hours. It really depended on what I needed. The protocol was so wildly different. We never talked about lupus specifically. She just addressed what my body was showing her. So I wasn't defined by a blood panel, and I wasn't defined by this name of, that they had given me for what was going on. Like, it was just, I was Rachel, and this is what was going on today, and this is what we were going to work on. It was incredible. It was life-changing. So she gave me a whole protocol for when I came home. And when I got home and they tested my bloods, it was the first time they were normal since I was diagnosed. So I knew I was onto something. But I also knew, like, I had taken myself out of my life. I had no stress. So I had to figure out how to sort of replicate the magic that we had created in New York while having a job and paying bills and all of that day-to-day stuff that I'd been able to just kind of ignore for a few months. When I came back from India, I had like a set of tools that I had worked with my doctor on, which really involved a lot of herbs, a very specific diet.
Okay, so
I
that's the
dairy.
part I wanted to get to. She explaining that she was put on a lot of herbs by her herbalist in India. They had her change her diet, right? So she wasn't eating all the crap anymore. They put her on some herbs and she got rid of her lupus.
One of my most recent doctors told me he's actually never seen a lupus patient who doesn't have a dairy allergy. For me, also, nightshades. So I'm very allergic to egg.
So what she's telling you is you got to get rid of your dairy product, your cheese and your milk and anything that has cow's milk in it, okay? And there are certain fake plant foods that you should be staying away from, especially the ones that have a lot of, chemicals on it.
Plant. But I also avoid tomatoes and peppers, and to a lesser degree, potatoes.
Okay.
And then my Ayurvedic.
So she's telling you about the plant food that has a lot of inflammation. Tomatoes, I don't eat. We don't eat tomatoes in my house because tomatoes are very acidic, okay? Tomatoes are very acidic. I'm not a tomato person. White potatoes are very acidic as well. So anything that is contributing to the inflammation in your body, you got to get rid of it. So tomato and tomato sauce is very acidic.
Ayurvedic doctor wanted me to cook everything. My GI tract was just in shambles after all of the drugs that I had been on, and it's still pretty sensitive.
All right. So, and another thing I want to say to you guys, if you're struggling with lupus, you cannot be going raw. Okay. I know it sounds strange, but eating a lot of raw food and not cooking your food, that's messing with the enzymes in your stomach. Okay. It's going to get, and especially you've been on them steroids for so long, your gut is already messed up. You got to cook your food. Cooking the food helps to break down the enzymes in your stomach. All right. All right. I'm going to move on from her. Here are a list of natural minerals that you need for your immune system, which I'll be sharing right now. Okay. So number one, you need some turmeric. If you can't find fresh turmeric root, get yourself some turmeric powder. Take at least a teaspoon or a tablespoon a day. Okay. 2,000 microgram of B12, preferably in liquid form. And you also need a B100 complex. There we go. 200 milligram of B100 complex. B complex has all of your B vitamins. Okay. B1, B6, B12, and so on and so forth. Yes. 100 milligram of B6. Yes, you do need extra B6 and B12. And you should try and get these in liquid form. If you can't find a liquid, get capsule. Never get tablet. Okay, stay away from the tablet. Listen, if you guys have been sitting here and you're struggling with an autoimmune disease or any type of skin problem, and you haven't already grabbed your pen and paper, are you kidding me? You should be writing this stuff down. Okay. 1,000 IU of vitamin E daily. 500 microgram of vitamin A, and you need to take your vitamin A with your vitamin E. Okay, liquid. All right. Vitamin D. Now, some of you guys with lupus cannot go into the sun. I am aware of that. Some of you guys are having issues being in the sunlight, okay? Because you got all them rashes on your skin, okay? So, for now, while you're fixing your gut, you need to get yourself some liquid vitamin D or capsules, okay? Not tablet, capsules or liquid. You need some vitamin D. It's very essential to your immune system. Black people need vitamin D. Digestive enzymes, that's going to help you with your gut issue, okay? Digestive enzyme. Some of you don't think you're having gut problem, but let me say this to you. If you were not having gut problem, you would not have an autoimmune disease, okay? And if you were not having a gut problem, you would not be having problem on your skin. So you might not think you're having a gut problem because you may not feel, oh, I don't have, my stomach doesn't hurt. I'm not having a pain in my stomach, so my stomach is fine. No, if you have an autoimmune disease or if you're having issues on your skin, you are having gut problem, whether you like it or not. You're having issues in the gut, okay? You need some digestive enzymes. And if you don't know what any of these things are that I'm showing you right now, right, these minerals, all you have to do is type them into Google, okay? Just type it into Google. 40 to 50 billion probiotics, okay? Probiotics. You can find this at the vitamin shop, okay? The vitamin shop. You'll find probiotics at the vitamin shop or your local health food store. They have these things there. 1,000 milligram of borage oil. You can also find that at the vitamin shop because I have some in my house and I found it at the vitamin shop. You can find borage oil at the vitamin shop, guys. All right. You need some borage oil. Liquid multi-minerals. Liquid multi-minerals. This is to build your immune system. That's what you're doing here. You're trying to build your immune system. You need all of this stuff. You're fixing your gut in order to build your immune system and get rid of your autoimmune disease. Okay. Here's some stuff that you're going to have to eliminate from your diet. If you're going to start fixing your immune system, you're going to have to eliminate some stuff from your diet. Cheese and milk. And any type of cheesy stuff, okay? Any type of high processed foods like flour and bread, okay? Bagel and cream cheese and donuts and all of that stuff. If you're struggling with an autoimmune disease, those things should not even be in your house, okay? It shouldn't even be in your house. Lots of meat products, all them, processed meat. No, you're gonna have to cut down on the meat because meat, every single animal flesh is acidic. In case you guys did not know, animal flesh is acidic. They are naturally acidic, okay? And if you have a lot of inflammation in your body, consuming a lot of animal flesh is contributing to the inflammation. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go vegan. That's a choice. But what I'm telling you is if you have an autoimmune disease and you're trying to get rid of it, you're going to have to either cut out the meat or cut down on the meat. Okay? Processed sugary foods and drinks, all of them fake juice and drinks that you pick up at the corner store, at the dollar store, at Walmart, and anywhere else you can find these fake drinks and fake juices with a whole bunch of sugar. You're going to have to get rid of that. Go home and make some lemonade from key limes. Okay? Getting rid of these things will eliminate inflammation, mucus, acidity, and waste from your body. I'm giving you guys solution here, okay? You need something to build your immune system. You need herbs, assuming you're going to go the natural route, okay? If you decide to go the natural route and get off of that steroid, you need herbs that are going to build your immune system. This formula that you're looking at on the screen helps to eliminate inflammation in your body. It stimulates and normalize and balance the immune system. That's what this formula does. It has a lot of herbs in there that does that. Okay. Liver. Remember I showed you guys that your liver is very important when you're building your immune system. Okay. The herb in this formula here helps to detox your liver. Okay, and they have anti-inflammatory properties. They get rid of inflammation. Okay, they're also antibacterial properties as well. They also helps to promote healthy kidney functions as well and healthy bowel function. Okay, that's what the herbs in this formula does. It's a liver formula. Now, where can you find these things here? You can find some of these things here. If you're looking at my screen here, grassrootbotanicals.com. That's where you can find these three things right here. Your cleanse. This is going to help you clean up your gut. These two things is going to help you build your immune system and clean up your liver and give you better liver function. Okay? You can find them here. Grab a pen and write it down. GRASS, grass, ROOT, root, BOTANICALS, botanicals, grassrootbotanicals.com. That's where you can find those. The other minerals you will find at the vitamin shop or on Amazon. I'm trying to give you guys some help here. You find those on Amazon or, your local vitamin shop. All right. Fresh vegetable juices. You guys need to get used to that. Okay. Fresh vegetable juices. I'm talking about your cucumbers, stuff like that. Your kale, green leafy vegetables and cucumber. You need to start juicing or blending those things and drinking it. Those are the things that are going to help you to clean up your gut. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Instead of getting up every morning and drinking coffee and drinking all type of sweet stuff with a whole bunch of sugar that is giving you all type of inflammation in the system, you need to start consuming fresh foods from the soil, fresh vegetable. Start juicing your veggies. Oh, yeah. Drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. Some of you guys are not drinking enough water. That's why you're having issues on the skin and you're not cleaning up your gut. That's why you're having skin problem. Drink lots of water. And if you can, I know some of you guys are having so much issue with the autoimmune disease that you having issues walking. If you can, if you're mobile, if you have no problem moving, you need to try and get out there and exercise. It's very important that you exercise. All right. Very good for the cardiovascular system and the immune system. Okay. All right. I think we have come to an end. I promise you guys I wouldn't stay too long, right? But again, the moral of the story today is what? Cleaning up the digestive organs in the body, okay? That is the moral of the story. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are struggling with any type of autoimmune disease, I'm trying to get you guys to understand that your autoimmune disease is inflammation in the body, okay? It is inflammation. It's all coming from one source, no matter what it is, Okay, whether it is muscular dystrophy, lupus, myasthenia, whatever, gravis, blah, 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 MS, yada, 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 it is all coming from the same source, an overproduction of inflammation and fats in the body. The organs, the cells are just loaded with mucus and inflammation and just wastes in your body that it is trying to leave. Your body is trying to get rid of it, but it's not coming out. You are going to have to clean it out. You're going to have to clean up your gut. You're going to have to start detoxing your gut and get rid of that. Listen, I always tell people, right? You don't have to listen to what Sister Malika is saying. All you have to do is give me 90 days and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. That's it. 90 days, 3 months. And do what I tell you to do, and then come back and prove me wrong. Clean up your gut, and you will get rid of autoimmune disease, including lupus. That's it. Plain and simple. Lupus is not an incurable disease. Okay? It's not. You can fix it if you fix your gut. Plain and simple. There you go. All righty.
Hey, real quick, can you hear me, Malcolm?
Yes.
All right, so I'm driving, so I can't. There's people in the room. If anybody has any questions, I can't look at the chat. I'm talking about the people on Clubhouse. I can't look at the chat. If there's anybody in the room that has any, no, I'm talking to the folks on Clubhouse. If there's anybody on Clubhouse that has any questions about any health questions, not even just what she was talking about, but anything else, you're gonna have to come to the stage. I cannot look at the chat to see if y'all asking questions in the chat.
You know what? I am able to see the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Hello, guys. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just tell everyone. I am streaming on 2 channels today, but I'm also streaming on Clubhouse, guys. So actually I'm streaming on 3 different platforms. So I'm going to be back and forth with the question between Clubhouse and the 2 channels that I'm streaming on. Okay, I'm just letting everybody know that I'm streaming on 3 different platforms right now. So hello, shout out to everybody on Clubhouse. Shout out to you guys on Clubhouse. I am able to see your comments here. I am not very good with Clubhouse, but I am able to see your comments here. All right, so if you have any question for me, I will look at your question and I will try and answer it to the best of my ability. All right. In the meantime, I am going to look at the comments here on YouTube. Yes.
Sister Malika.
Yes.
There's a sister on stage with you. Her name is Sister Jenny. So, Sister Jenny, if you have a question, you can unmute Sister Jenny and you can ask your question.
Okay. I'm not sure if I know how to do that. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best, hon. I don't know how. Not sure if I know how to unmute. I'm not really familiar with the Clubhouse thing, honestly. I don't know how to do that.
No, you don't have to do anything.
Oh.
No, you don't have to do anything. She has to unmute and answer her question, ask her questions.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I'm here. I was trying to get my house quiet.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Sister Jenny have a question.
Yes, ma'am. I've been not even formally diagnosed with lupus, but I have the symptoms of lupus.
Okay, so Sister Jenny says she have. I'm sorry, I'm talking to the people on YouTube here as well. So go ahead, Sister Jenny. You've been diagnosed with lupus.
Yes, lupus with the kidney failure.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Okay.
But I got it from I had a total thyroid removal, hyperthyroidism at first. Shut down, so I waited a year to get surgery. hypothyroid.
Oh, goodness.
The lupus got even worse, you know, the skin problems and everything. But you really gave me some good nuggets about the dairy. I didn't think about the dairy, the milk that was going to cause my crisis.
Yes, ma'am.
My health for a long time since like 2014.
All right, Sister Jenny, what I'm gonna do, I've just put my number in the chat there, right? After I'm done with this live, because I do have also there are people waiting on YouTube. So I just put my number in the chat there. I want you to take my number and give me a call after this live end, okay?
Yes, ma'am, but thank you for the information.
Oh, you are welcome.
I did make those changes and started using the herbs. We got a great herb store here in Washington, D.C., Blue Now, and they have all of these things. So it is curable, getting better. But
Okay.
dealing with it so long, I didn't know that it was helpful.
Right. Okay. All right. Hopefully you see my number there. You can give me a call. Somebody named Yoshi Cool says immune system do not exist. Germs do not exist. You know, I don't really respond to people like you. I have no idea what you're mumbling about. Oh boy. Immune system do not exist. Germs do not exist. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it is okay. Is it okay to take liquid chlorophyll? Well, liquid chlorophyll is the green pigmentation from plants. So you can either take a liquid chlorophyll or you could just juice some plants. It's the same thing. I mean, I personally just like to juice some plants or blend it up because I know, you know, it's fresh. I don't know. You know, liquid chlorophyll sometimes has preservatives and whatever else is in there, but it depends on the source you're getting it from. If you're getting it from a natural source, then yes, you can absolutely take liquid chlorophyll. I hope I'm not messing up your name, Nakama. Yes. There we go. Does anybody else have any question for me before I go? Anybody else have any question? Anyone on Clubhouse?
Well, if not, that means that you were clear. That's the point.
Apparently,
I wanted to add real quick. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the folks on YouTube can hear me too.
Yes.
You know, everything goes back to the Bible. So when you read Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, I believe it's Genesis 2, verse 7. I'm driving, but I believe it's Genesis 2, verse 7. It says, the Lord formed man from the dust of the ground. Right? So we literally come from the ground. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why you would emphasize it so heavily that when it comes time to repair the body, the things that repair the body come from the ground because that's where we were created from. So there's a lot of wisdom encoded into the Bible, and that's science right there in Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. So you want to reintroduce things that come from the ground into your body to heal your body because your body really comes from the ground.
Yep.
All the elements that are found in the earth are found in you, right? So
yes, sir.
The foods that come from the processed foods and why it's so important. So I'm on Clubhouse, so you know, whenever you're done, if you have more questions on YouTube, do that. But whenever you're done, I'm in the room on Clubhouse.
Okay. Let me see if anybody else have a question here on Clubhouse. All right. Yes, the link should be somewhere there. If you guys want to go back and watch this live, yes, absolutely. Sister Dinah, Yasharala, yes, you can go back and you know, just when we end the live, you just go back and watch. The topic today was lupus and other autoimmune disease. A lot of, I mean, the you know, I didn't even go into the ratio of Black people that are struggling with autoimmune disease alone, just in this country alone. And we have Black folks in different countries across the globe struggling with lupus, because unfortunately the European diet has now taken over the planet. Even people in my country, in the Caribbean, they have now taken on the European dietary lifestyle. Nobody wants to eat the fresh foods anymore, because the foods that are being shown to them on television from America, it looks so appealing that nobody wants to, it just gets boring eating the same thing back home, according to some people back home, but they don't understand what they have there, is gold compared to this garbage that is being pushed on people. Your food is killing you. And it's not so much that you don't have options. Okay, we all have options. I don't eat the stuff that people eat, and I'm still alive. I'm not starving, as you guys can see. I just eat, the stuff that I'm supposed to eat that doesn't make me sick. Okay, it's summertime right now. There's a lot of fruits and natural stuff that are in season, okay, that you should be eating, instead of going to the store and stopping at McDonald's and stopping at the pizza store and getting a hamburger and some sandwiches. There are a lot of fresh food that come from the soil that you guys should be feeding your babies with. We didn't even get a chance to talk about the babies, because a lot of them are dealing with lupus and other autoimmune diseases as well, because mommy is killing the child. You think you're loving your child by, going to McDonald's because they're asking for it, but you're not loving your child. You're literally killing them, especially if they're struggling with autoimmune disease. You gotta stop feeding your kid this garbage and feed them stuff. It's summertime. You should be making natural juices for them at home. There's watermelons everywhere now with seeds. I'm able to find them at the supermarket or at the farmer's market. Okay, go buy a couple of watermelon, juice them, or blend them up, strain it, give them the juice, let them drink watermelon juice. There's a lot of mangoes out now. It's mango season. You can go to the local market and get your kids some mangoes. It's okay. Let them have some fruits. They can have a whole bucket of mangoes if they want. That's what I grew up on, and I'm okay. Oh, some people will say, well, I have a lot of sugar. It's natural sugar. They go run around in the yard for a couple of hours. It'll burn off. All of that sugar from the fruits will burn off in a couple of hours, okay? It's fine. It's way better than giving them the fries and the sandwiches and the pizza, all right? Give them the natural foods. Learn how to cook the real natural foods and give to the babies. Yeah, I know a couple of sisters. Oh, yeah. I eat oatmeal every day. Sorry, guys, I'm reading the comment. Yeah. Okay. All righty. Sorry, guys. Okay, so if you guys don't have, I don't want to stay on here for too long. We've been on here already for about an hour and change. So if nobody else has a question for me on YouTube, I am going to end the live. Hopefully you guys learned something today. Again, let me share my screen one more time before I go. I'm going to share my screen one more time before I go. Okay. Show you guys where you can go and pick up the things that I was showing you there in a minute. Give me 1 second. I'm just sharing my screen one more time before I go. So here we go. I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. And if you did not hit the like button, shame on you. Shame on you if you didn't hit the like button. Shame on you, okay? If you didn't share the live with your friends and families and your sisters and brothers, shame on you. Shame on you. All right, guys. Please hit the like button and the share button on your way out. I am going to go right now and get some vitamin D outside in the sun. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for watching, and I love you guys. Listen, if you have any questions for me, right, and you want to reach out to me, before you go, my number is scrolling across the screen here, right across the screen, right? If you see it there, it's 888-936-3378. That's my number. All right. Grab a pen, write it down. You have any question regarding the topic that was discussed here today? Listen, I'm an open book. Okay. I have a number where you guys can call me. All right. I'm not one of those people who come on here and then you can't reach me. Y'all can reach me. My number is right there on the screen. You call me. Do not call me at 12 o'clock at night. I will not answer the phone. Okay. But it's daytime. If I'm not busy, I will talk to you and we can chop it up. All right. Love you guys. Hi, sister. Wait, Adrielle. Is that a sister or brother? I'm not sure. Hello. How are you? Thank you for watching. All right. Love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.